The strategic warrior's top priority is to see the world and events around him as they really are. Problems are to be solved in a rational manner. The foundation of power is the ability to control your emotions. One of the reasons this is true is because emotions distort your perception of reality. Strategic thinking requires the highest level of realism. An accurate perception of reality is the starting point of all successful strategy. If you don't correctly perceive reality and use it to your benefit, it will automatically work against you. Our perception of the world is subjective, it's a construct of our own minds. Consider your unique perception of reality as a map. Reality is the actual territory, while your perception is a self-created map of reality. The map is not the territory. Your mental map of reality is not reality, but a representation. The description of a thing is not the thing itself. Even the best and most useful maps are imperfect. We look at the world through the lens of our emotions. Our perception of the world isn't a crystal clear reflection of reality, but a distorted image bent by the lens of our emotional state. The amount of distortion is determined by the strength of our emotions. Be aware, even a trace of emotion will slightly distort your perception. It is obvious to see. When we are in a good mood, we tend to view the world around us in a positive light. When we are in a great mood, the world is full of possibilities, we are unstoppable. On the other hand, when we are in a bad mood, our outlook on life tends to be pessimistic. It's important to keep in mind that emotions are a good, normal, and necessary part of life. We never want to repress them. Instead, we want to be aware of our emotions as they spring up. Emotions are a form of energy. When we understand how they distort our perception of events around us, we can distance ourselves from them and, if necessary, change them. We can learn to control our emotions by channeling their energy into constructive action. Remaining aware of our feelings, thoughts, and emotions are fundamental to determining our own destiny. Being aware of our emotions, we can begin to control our lives, instead of letting our emotions control us. To be strategic, we need to dissipate our emotions by being aware of them. When we acknowledge they are present, we can then compensate for them. Fear will make the enemy appear more powerful than he is. Fear can paralyze you, and it can also make you take rash action without thinking. Fear creates a defensive mentality that is a disadvantage. Be aware that whenever you are fearful, you will exaggerate the dangers you face. When you are fearful, you may have to force yourself to take action, and that is called courage. Anger can cause you to take extreme and rash action that you may regret when you cool down. Never take action when you are angry. Take time to cool down. Release that rage through exercise. Channel your anger into hard work. Prisons are filled with men who acted upon their anger and made a mistake that ruined their lives forever. Overconfidence after victory will make you think you are invincible. It is easy after a few victories to overextend yourself. Success can be dangerous for this reason, so always be careful to check your ego after victory. Even positive emotions will color your perceptions. Feelings of love, sentiment, and endearment can cloak the manipulative nature of others in your eyes. Be aware that someone you like may not really be your friend. The important point is that you become aware of your emotions, that you understand they will cloud your perception, and that you need not to repress them, but compensate for them. The challenge of the strategic warrior is to learn to look at things as they really are. As you realize your emotions cloud your perspective, your delusions begin to disappear. As delusions evaporate from your life, you are able to create strategies that work, because they sit on the bedrock of reality. You are able to deal with problems on a more rational basis, which in turn leads to more success in all areas of your life.